Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Leo. So this could be married, single, anything in between. Let's take a look. Thursday's readings are pretty much any aspect of your life. I did put out some readings asking each zodiac sign the question, your next love interest. And I'm going to do this again with another question. I just haven't decided yet. Probably start those in a couple of days. So let's have a look at the overall energy. I'm going to use these oracle cards because they go really well. Yeah, you deserve love. Know your worth. You are lovable. Stay optimistic about your love life. So just try to stay positive, okay? And have faith. Yeah, it's safe for you to love. So I see open your heart. To give and receive the highest energy of all. So stay optimistic. Somebody is definitely focused on you. I see it. Yeah, see, giving a relationship a chance. It's about giving each other a chance. It's about working. So some of you just have to work on a relationship. Yeah, someone may need to release an ex so they can give another relationship a chance. Somebody might not want to, but like I say, I feel it's saying to whatever existing relationship, give it a chance. Someone needs to clear out the negative energy to do with their ex. It could be somebody who made you feel like you weren't worthy or deserving. You deserve love. Yeah, don't be afraid to let your friends help you. Ask for help and support from others. Okay, could be somebody doing that too. So yourself or the person you're dealing with, if you are dealing with anyone, we'll see. Some of you just need to be more optimistic. Yeah, so I see uncluttered life. So someone's definitely clearing out X, uncluttering. So this is someone who's not materialistic, put it that way, because the opposite side of this card is someone very materialistic. So someone's uncluttering their life, just wanting to keep things kind of simple. But I feel like it's more like someone just clearing things out here. Yeah, so I do see gaining momentum. So some of you definitely have this energy of things speeding up and opportunities come in. Just stay positive. Opportunities will come. Yeah, so I do see some of you definitely multiple opportunities. I do see some unhealthy patterns. So really pay attention to your own unhealthy patterns, okay? Or somebody who comes towards you. If you have a type, okay? So I feel it's all about clearing all this out and releasing it. Some of you may have had a bad relationship with someone, okay? But it's definitely hard to focus on new and, you know, to feel safe. So I feel like it's all about clearing this out. Some of you have been there, done that. You're letting someone go. I feel it's an ex. If it's not you, it could be someone coming your way. Yeah, someone here is definitely, I feel good luck here. We have decisive movement. Somebody's ready to move. They feel very positive. So I feel like it's somebody's ending a cycle with an ex. So like I say, there's gaining momentum. And we have the Hierophant. So this is coming out as non-conforming. Yeah, so I see an ex here. Somebody who's non-conforming, doesn't follow society's rules. It's likely someone who will never commit. Okay, you might just not be on the same page. They just, you know, they don't want to cooperate or compromise in any way. This is someone obviously on their own path. And I mean, it could be just religious belief, political beliefs, whatever it is. But it's somebody who just, I feel, like I say, it's about letting it go. It looks like an X. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's the end of a chapter here. So this is where a new chapter begins because you have a new cycle. So this is closing out. Okay, that cycle. And I see family legacy. Don't be afraid to let your friends and family help you, but I see a family legacy. So this is about partnering up. Now, you could be dealing with someone who is focused on someone's financial, a business. I do see someone who maybe is dealing with a family legacy. They may be talking to people. But it is about partnerships and long-term relationships here. So let's take a look. I'm going to pull out a couple of these cards, and then I'm going to use the Kipper, something different today. Yeah, so I do see, look at that. See, this is an energy of cooperating, compromising, compatibility, two people on the same page. See, uncluttered life. Someone's definitely leaving something behind. I actually feel like you're going to go down the path with someone. So this is interesting. Look at that. Someone who wants to be with you, spend time with you, they're willing to cooperate and compromise. Somebody here is not. They're non-conforming. They won't cooperate and compromise. It looks like an X. So, yeah. And if this person comes back around, I do feel there's that been there, done that energy, but stay positive about positive energy coming in because there is gaining momentum. Somebody is clearing out an X, and I do think it's somebody here who's going to be coming your way. Eight of Wands. Yeah, this could be yourself, Leo, or if you're in the feminine energy, they could be a Aries, Leo, Sag, or just somebody in that energy. I see some Taurus energy, but this is about conforming, cooperating, compromising, spending time together, doing things together. See, somebody's clearing things out. They're letting this go. So it is a clearing out, but it's somebody here who's maybe even decluttering before they go down this path. Could be clearing things out of their home, but like I say, they are somebody who conforms. So they're very masculine energy. Yeah, there's a spark, there's a lot of desire and an attraction. Somebody very creative, very passionate about the things they believe in. This is somebody who has faith. They might be a little spiritual, but they have faith, okay, in this path they want to go down. There is a spark and attraction. This is somebody who definitely, I feel, is leaving something behind. I do feel it's an energy of somebody kind of not feeling safe because they kind of been there, done that. Yeah, but I do think this is somebody who's really looking at this. Yeah. Let's have a look at the unhealthy. I mean, that could be something you're leaving behind. Maybe you'll see they're not the one. But whatever's coming your way is this. I think it's this person leaving something behind. Yeah, we have a person who's single. So they are looking out for themselves. Yeah. Someone is single. So it looks like someone has ended a very unhealthy situation. It looks like it's already over for the most part. If not, it looks like probably very soon because this is somebody, the Wheel of Fortune. They want to give something a chance here. I do think this is someone who probably gave some a chance. They came back around. But yeah, obviously it didn't go well because, like I say, non-conforming. Or you are dealing with someone like that. Let's have a look at decisive movement. Yeah, so this is somebody coming in right. So this is somebody who does believe in committed situations. I think some of you have dealt with someone who doesn't want to commit, likely someone who will never change. But I do see definitely an end of a relationship, and now we have this new energy coming in. Yeah, it's an energy of investing and being patient. So there's definitely someone interested. Yeah, it's all about investing. It's also about timing. So somebody here definitely, like I say, there's definitely an energy of needing to be a little patient. But I do think something happened at a particular time. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles is my time card. Timing maybe not being right, but like I say, this is somebody wanting to give this a chance. They're interested. They are very interested. Yeah, they want to lay the foundation. This is someone who's going to come in right. They want to go about things the right way. So it could be someone just making sure something is over, everything's settled, clearing things out. See, decluttering. See? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, they're not materialistic. I do think they're stable financially. I feel they're creative, passionate in their beliefs. Very much. And I do see attractive and charming. Yeah. So I do see someone taking a little time out. See, taking a break. See, this is about clearing things up, clearing things out. Somebody wants to come in right. And it could be where someone started something because they were interested and then decided they needed a little time out to clear all this out. So definitely there's been a time out. I wouldn't be surprised that somebody tried to come back around to this person. They may have gotten a little overwhelmed. I also see this person being quite busy. It's all about gaining momentum, movement. But this is someone who's generally not super slow either. But for some reason, like I say, they're clearing things out. Somebody here definitely, like I say, it's being kind of stuck. somebody was a little stuck here. And so I think this is somebody who maybe felt they didn't deserve love here. But whatever happened, I don't know. Maybe they're looking, maybe they felt they deserved it. But I don't think that's the case, because I do think they cooperate and compromise. Like I say, they have faith in themselves too. I wouldn't even be surprised if somebody wasn't faithful. Yeah, it's possible this person may have had a person who wasn't faithful. But like I say, if somebody wasn't following society's rules, or they wouldn't cooperate or compromise. Yeah. Yeah, we have this beautiful Empress energy. Yeah, it's all about stability. This is someone who's seeing this. Oh my gosh, this is the two of you coming together. We got two single people here. I wouldn't be surprised you're both clearing out past, a little time out healing. But this is beautiful change. See somebody taking a little time. So there's really positive change coming. This is somebody definitely wanted to come in right. Look at that. Two people coming together, partnering up, working together, teaming up. Spending time together. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that, I mean, this person may have entered a situation because they were, and the devil is often someone who's a workaholic. It could be someone who was working too much. Yeah, maybe not spending time with someone, but like I say, there's definitely somebody who wasn't cooperating or compromising. So I feel like it's an energy of just somebody moving on. Yeah, I feel we have two people here, very confident. Look at that, taming the beast. Two people confident. Nice. Kindness, compassion. Definitely it's an energy of someone who's forgiven. I mean, I love the Empress energy. It means someone who's forgiven their ex, but they're still moving on. It's an Empress not giving someone another chance to an ex. I mean, it's possible after a separation if there was a commitment, and it could be where someone needs to learn to cooperate and compromise, but I think someone's coming out of this single, and I see two single people. For most of you, yeah, you could possibly, after a time out, forgive each other. But I kind of feel here, it is possible. I do see it. Because it has to do with family, legacy, long-term, staying committed. But I do think there's someone here who, it's a person who wants to come in right. See, they're invested. See, they're no longer invested in someone else, this unhealthy relationship. Yeah, they're definitely single. Yeah. So I think somebody's just realizing somebody just wasn't the right person. But the Empress is interesting because this is somebody, the feminine. I feel like you're going to come together, but I do see somebody forgiving their ex and letting it go. So that shows healing. That means somebody has actually let it go. Yeah, nice. It's just healing. Yeah, I do see an Aries energy. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries. I mean, it could be Scorpio, but anyone can be in that energy, but it's someone leaving something behind and taking a leap of faith. So it's about somebody leaving their ex behind and going down this path. We have two people going to come together. I think we have two people these are two people who will have each other's backs. So I feel there's two people who are loyal, very loyal people going to come together. And they're going to stick together through thick and thin. Tell me more about the King of Wands. Yeah, see two people coming apart. This is someone feeling a little overwhelmed. I do think that someone has been very busy. I do think this is someone who's working a lot, possibly a little overwhelmed. But it's an energy of the world, between two worlds. So it could be where somebody was just coming apart from someone. I do feel they were single, because I feel this is somebody who was, by the looks of it, pretty much done. So it's definitely someone leaving that behind and coming in. Very nice. They want to go down this path, but it's about teaming up, see, coming together. Yeah. If it is where you were in a committed relationship with two people and you've had a time apart because somebody wouldn't cooperate or compromise or whatever may have happened, it is possible it could heal. It is for some of you. Yeah. I'll put this back up there with that person. Yeah, I think somebody has a desire for a passionate new beginning here. Yeah, we have somebody in the King of Pentacles energy. So it's about family legacy, stability. Yeah, we have someone very curious. See, they want to know what someone's interested in, why someone's interested, what they're up to. Yeah, because I do think it's someone going to take decisive movement. They're definitely taking a leap of faith. They are reflecting on this, but it's about coming in right and building the foundation. So there is curiosity and learning. Some of you definitely, when the Empress shows up, it is about new, but someone forgiving the past. We have two people coming together. So it is about financial stability. If you have a choice by any chance, I think you're letting the ex go. Or they're letting their ex go. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. See, decisive action. There's movement, a whole new cycle. Someone's feeling lucky, positive. This is somebody, just like I say, it's about healing and starting to feel positive. Things could go in their favor. Yeah, I think it's both people here. Yeah. Oh, someone's leaving the hurt and heartache behind. Yeah, it's possible somebody wasn't loyal or faithful. I mean, if there was a timeout during a relationship. Now, this hurt and heartache could be because of, yes, possible third parties. But it could be other things too, okay? But yeah, it's about leaving that all behind. Someone's leaving it all behind. See, it's all about clearing it all out. And I think it's this person here. Yeah, I do see somebody here, definitely, and that's almost like the opposite, which is interesting, unhealthy relationship. So I do think there's somebody here who kind of just for some of you, it's a person who wants to be single. So you have somebody here who won't conform, and it could be family money, family business. Yeah, see, out with the old, in with the new. So it's an energy of judgment. I do think you're going to have to make a decision, but I do think what we have is someone who, whatever you do, don't judge a book by its cover. But I feel like this person is leaving this behind. They're ready to go down this path. So I do feel somebody wasn't faithful or loyal. And I do think this is somebody who maybe, felt they weren't lovable, they weren't attractive. Whatever this person did, there was a lot of hurt. And I think it changed this person forever. But those of you who have two, I feel like you're leaving the ex behind, out with the old and in with the new. Empress, yeah. I do see a new home, possibly as well. See, I see stability, two people who were loyal. And I do see with friends and family, someone talking to friends and people, seeing someone who's loyal. Because they're loyal to their friends too. See, friends, family, loyalty. So I like that. But it's a person who I feel has faith in themselves that they can make the right choice. So look, there's a reason to celebrate. Two people going to come together here. Yeah, leaving all this hurt from exes, all that behind. It's time to move on. I see positive change, this beautiful chapter, this cycle. I see everything happening for a reason too, like good luck and timing. So it's almost like it had to happen this way, whatever it is. Yeah, because I do think it's someone who needed time to heal from this ex. And it is often too, when I see this, when someone needs time to heal from that, there was definitely a lot of hurt or heartache. Because I feel somebody, it has to do with someone being lovable, and it's somebody who felt they weren't lovable. I don't think this person loved this person. I really don't. I feel they were more concerned about what they could provide. Yeah, so there was definitely some kind of lack of loyalty. This is a person here. I do see an energy of being sincere. Slow and steady wins the race. So this person is definitely stable. They've likely been working very hard to get there. But if you have a choice between two, watch out for the person who really drags their feet. Yeah. There's something about this person. Yeah, we've got some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone who kind of somebody here is materialistic and somebody isn't as materialistic. In other words, there's a person here who would give the shirt off their back to somebody. So, yeah, pretty interesting. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, we have someone waiting, a situation. I do think you'll have someone who'll keep you waiting, but I think while you're waiting too, you've released somebody who kept you waiting. Anyone who keeps you waiting for too long probably isn't as interested as they should be. May have even been a third party. So like I say, it's all about loyalty. The Empress expects loyalty just like the Emperor. You see? Kings and queens also expect their subjects to be loyal, friends and family. But they are loyal to them in return. So, yeah. Definitely someone's letting someone go. See, this is someone who sees it's time to release this person. See, it's all about releasing the ex. It no longer serves. So now I feel there's a lot of hope. That's why it's staying to be optimistic. This is somebody who wasn't very optimistic. Now they're feeling optimistic. Wow, yeah, someone's letting go of someone. Chaos, conflict, drama. Yeah, someone's releasing this. And I do think it's somebody who moves slow. They create a lot of drama. They could have people competing for their attention, whatever it is. But yeah, somebody who just wants to be single. So this one person is single. They've ended a relationship. The other person, I think, just wants to be. Once they release their ex, I feel they just want to be. I mean, it is possible some of you have a choice. I mean, you could have two people who've let go of something here while you're waiting. But it could be somebody coming back after a period of time. I wouldn't be surprised with the world, someone coming back around after a long time. But I feel like yourself, it's like you're waiting for the one. I'm going to pull out the Kipper and see what comes out here. See how this person, this interest. I feel we have a person who's just, I feel it's the Empress, someone who knows their worth and value. I see respect, self-respect. Yeah, I feel like there's someone who created drama here. And I do feel it just, I think you're looking at it like it is what it is. See, in the reality, something here just wasn't meant to be. Because I do think there's somebody here who probably wasn't really your type or something, but we'll see. Tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah, this person, there's a message they want to communicate. Someone's trying to figure out what to say, how to say it. Yeah, it's a message. Ooh, they want to get together with you. I really want to spend time to see if you're on the same page. I do see this person knows they need to make changes, lifestyle changes to go down this path. That's why the World and the Hierophant are here, to show this person knows. Yeah, and if it is someone who tries to come back around, I think they know nothing will ever change. But I do think this is somebody wanting to communicate. Yeah, this is the main man. That's why I feel that wand waiting. While you're waiting for, maybe waiting for this other person to come in, this person comes in, the main man. Yeah, one of these is the main man. I mean, they could be anyone. And literally, they could be a King of Pentacles. I mean, I'm just saying, there's somebody here's the one. Yeah. And that's the wand, the main person. See, there's some sort of choice that I feel this Empress energy is going to need. But if you are the masculine energy, I think what that would be saying, if you're the masculine, is you want to be the one. You need to be the one. Someone needs to focus on you and not other people. Because there could have been a third party for sure. Someone involved with other people. Yeah. So let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at the Empress energy. The Empress. We have, yeah, main female, a person of high honor. Nice. Somebody with good morals, values, and integrity. In other words, a loyal person. Yeah, I feel like we got something special. So I do feel someone releasing that. It is what it is. It wasn't meant to be. And then we have this other person. In that, it's interesting. Yeah. Let's have a look at the King of Pentacles and see what comes up. Who's the King of Pentacles? This is someone They may have a family business, or, I mean, it's often inheritance. See, I feel this is somebody who's definitely maybe inherited a family business, or they just have a lot of money. So we'll see. Yeah, no, their inheritance for their children. Their children. So in other words, this person is definitely, I mean, they're definitely looking at their children and some inheritance, but this often tells me this is somebody who's definitely not going to conform. And if there is, there will be a prenup because it has to do with children. Yeah, inheriting. Yeah. Yeah, I think this person's kind of sneaky. Yeah, this is somebody a little bit, I don't know if this is someone taking children's inheritance, but it's somebody being kind of sneaky. So don't, if you're thinking of choosing this person, I'm going to tell you, you would never get anything from this person. They make sure that their children get everything. So don't be bent over backwards to pleasing this person, because, it has to be fair, right? And that's where I feel there's somebody here who's fair. Somebody who comes in right, they're fair. Somebody here's not fair. They don't play fair either because of that 7. So interesting. Wow. So yeah, so it's telling you here, we got someone here who probably won't tell you everything you need to know. They are deceptive. Yeah, somebody will try to steal your heart, and then basically it's someone, you could be with this person for your whole life and they'll make sure that you don't really get anything. I don't know. There's laws and rules to that, but yeah, they are sneaky. You want to, and if you wanted to leave things for your children, if it is a blended family, or even if the children are grown, this person will do whatever they can to hold on to it. So I think this is somebody very materialistic. One person isn't, although they are stable. I feel they have similar energies. There's mutual energies, but yeah. So I feel this is where this situation doesn't serve. You're going to let it go. It could be somebody who was deceptive or dishonest. Like I say, there's just a lot of hurt. Some of you, this person may have hurt you maybe a few times. Yeah, but I think this person, before this came out, this person also has dealt with it. So you're definitely going to understand each other. But yeah, I feel like one of these people here really isn't invested in you for the right reason. Somebody, if you are financially stable, one of them is sneaky and they won't tell you everything. Whatever you do, don't sign any kind of prenups or anything without it having looked at very, very well. But it's just somebody who doesn't conform to society's rules. In other words, you won't mean enough to this person. The other person is definitely, this is what I feel is probably the new person. Yeah. I just feel, because it's all about the main person, right? It's from the feminine, main woman, main female, these two. Well, it's because of the Aries, Leo, Sag energies, right? See, Leo, taming the beast. Yeah. You're just being patient. You're confident. I feel like I think you already know who you like here. Yeah, I do see a message of concern. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a message. And it's likely because of this person. There could be people telling you about this person, but they're not telling you everything. So a little bit of caution there, yeah. And I do see there it is, courtship. So this is somebody likely going to try to come back around. I think you've already let this person go. In fact, because the 3 of Wands, the ship has sailed, it's too late. I think you might know the person you're seeking. If you don't know who this person is, and like I say, I do see Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra. Yeah, they do have a little earth in their chart. I think both do. I do definitely see Aries. It could be Scorpio too. Yeah, strong Taurus. See, there's a Virgo Taurus energy here. But one of these people just drags their feet. They're focused on their money. See, I feel like you're waiting. While you're waiting, I think you've healed and you're letting go. Yeah, I think this person's deceptive. I wouldn't trust that this particular person, it may not be the same for everyone, but yeah. See, I feel like you've got a courtship. This person's now concerned. You're going to get a message. See, this is the message coming in, so you're a bit concerned. Someone's going to tell you something here. Yeah. I think it's this person. I think you're all in the same social circle or community for some of you, but yeah. Like I say, I don't think it has to do with that person. I think it's this person here being concerned that you have another person, because I see you coming together. Yeah, somebody is maybe giving advice, speaking truth. But I also feel if you're that, see some Libra, see somebody in the family giving someone advice, telling someone here. Yeah, some sort of advice, but it's truth. So I think it's because you got somebody who's not speaking the truth. They're not telling you everything. I mean, it could have to do with family legacy. There could be family involved in a situation, but somebody just involved with too many people. Yeah, tell me about the main female. Yeah, playing it safe, being cautious. Yeah, I do see taking a little pause, looking at things from different perspectives. It is Empress. I do see the start of new. I mean, I feel like you're open to this person. Someone's giving you advice. It's truth. If you're concerned, I think we have someone who's an open book too, and I think the Empress is an open book. I think this person's also an open book. This other person isn't. They don't tell you everything. So I don't know. Maybe they have children you don't know about. Who knows? But there is a family legacy kind of energy, or just about long-term stability. So yeah, the cup is running. You're going to get your cup. You're going to get your cup filled. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. To me, it's a matter of something concerning, but it could be someone who's concerned. So if you are, just speak up. Yeah, we've got definitely, yeah, it could be something to do with children, but it is an energy of longing for love too. Some kind of crush. I don't think there's anything to be concerned about with this person. I feel like it's the other, but yeah, you could flip the energy with the world here. What's with the children? What's with the children? I mean, it does look like there's something to do with that. Yeah, somebody's stuck, stubborn, not budging, giving in. You got a person who's very stubborn and selfish. Someone's going to tell you. So you're likely going to get some kind of warning. But I feel there's nothing to be concerned about here. It's here. Somebody who's stuck, stubborn, selfish. Yeah, it could be family too. There could be someone in the family causing problems, but in the end, there's good news. I wanted to do these cards this week. I thought it would be fun, but often it can get complicated. But really watch out for somebody who's very selfish, very money-oriented, to the part where they have a healthy attachment to money. Now, it could be children in someone's family that way, but someone is speaking truth. And I do feel like you are speaking truth yourself. You're an open book. And I do think there's some people going to be let go here. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I feel like you're dodging a bullet, because I think this person's got this person who doesn't want to share anything. See, they're stuck and stubborn, selfish, greedy. I mean, the devil's right there. They're all about themselves. So anyway, I'm going to let this go. I do think you're going to have to make a decision. I do think you're going to cut this person out. I think you're dodging a bullet with anyone giving you advice. And I do see happy results here. See a very positive, happy news. So just whatever, look at it both ways. Be very discerning, okay? But I do see you getting your cup filled. Yeah. See, I think we've got a Taurus, these people have Taurus, Virgo energies. But it's showing because of their money. Yeah, look what's coming out, the ultimate provider. See, one of them is a provider, the ultimate provider. The other one won't provide anything. So, there you go. That is so bizarre, because I was like, oh my gosh, I hope that this isn't the person who's being accused of something. But it's like I say, it's about family legacy, family money. There's family. Yeah, so one of these people is not the ultimate provider. They don't want to provide. I mean, it could be somebody who actually doesn't really have anything to provide. They may see what you have to provide. So really watch your money. If you really be careful until you really know whoever it is you're connecting to. Okay, one of them is definitely someone who provides. And it isn't just money. I mean, I do think the Empress also provides. The Empress looks after the Empress. So if you are that feminine energy, this will be yourself. But look at, see somebody of high honor. Someone has honorable intentions. So I do see there's something innocent. There is actually innocence here. If somebody accuses you of something or someone else accuses, I do see there could be innocence here. So really just really pay attention. Yeah, someone's going to sweep you off your feet. Yeah, it's connected to the Knight of Wands. Yeah, storybook ending. So definitely there's going to be some happiness. I feel it's going to end well regardless. Just be wise. Do your due diligence, okay? Don't just trust somebody blindly with that fool energy, okay? Always look before you leap. Bye for now.